Live action here with Frederico Morais as we're in heat 4 of the seeding round. The pride of Portugal. Looking like he's taking a backhand. Right behind him, Sebastian Zietz in the blue jersey. And Zietz with a quick finish here. Oh, and unfortunately unable to ride out of that final maneuver.
Yeah, you know, it's putting a little bit too much in at the end there, but I like the effort from Sebastian. You know, opening wave, always sort of nervous times, kicks the tail right out the back and somehow brings it back in. Now he starts to go to town. Toledo, just quick in transition. Lightning fast surfing. Taken over the role, hasn't he, since Mick Fanning retired? Filipe Toledo now officially the fastest surfer in the world.
Sebastian Zietz here, 31 on the Jeep leaderboard. Is going to have to do some work. He's also 31 years of age from Kauai as we catch up to second ride of Filipe Toledo. And Toledo is going to back up that opening 5.57 quite nicely here with a solid finish. That was quick to get back on his feet, Potts, and back up his opening ride. Just showing really good heat IQ as well.
Yeah, exactly right. They'll waste no time, get out the back, and you know, because he's in that third priority rotation means he's got to give way to the other surfers. Why not catch an inside one? Why not rip it apart? I mean, he's the kind of guy that he doesn't need a big wave to produce a big score.
And Toledo tries to scratch into this one, does so successfully, going right this time, floats through that first section, comes around, throws the tail into layback, and somehow gets back onto his feet.
First turn a little bit off kilter. Had to wait quite some time for this turn there. Just threw the tail out, throw the board away.
Our flexibility all coming into play there. Frederico Morais right behind him. We talked about the rail game of the big surfer out of Portugal, and he displayed some of that. But how was that last turn for Filipe Toledo?
I like the way you replaced flow with flexibility. I like that. That was really good, Copo. But it's back underneath his feet, and then right behind him, Frederico Morais. A little bit of a different approach from Frederico. This wave not really cooperating. Decides to kick out of that.
Lining up for Filipe Toledo, if he can replicate those performances at this venue and the next venue. Here's Toledo on the backhand. Let's see what he's got. The reverse, and nothing special there. It made it look so easy, though.
And then right after that, you got the surf ranch.
Momentum builder for Filipe Toledo. He's got the lead right now as we watch him on the paddle back out. We're halfway through the heat. Sebastian Zietz extends his body through that top turn on the backhand. Another body extension there, quick-footed to get back in the lip. Can he ride out of the whitewater? Yes, he does. Prones out to get into the position for the jet ski pickup.
That was definitely Sebastian's best wave. I like the three-turn combo. Took his time with it. You know, it can take a bit of shine off the maneuvers, but this one there, beautiful extension of that back leg. Again, jams it in the lip and then straight up through for that last turn. So 3 solid maneuvers, beautiful clean transition between the turns. Sebastian Zietz, a 5.37 and a 3.83, so he's taken that second spot.
Frederico Morais having to deal with some white water on the face here and looking to just chip away at his standings and replace his 3.17 with a 3.53 to move into second place, which Sebastian Zietz currently occupies on his last wave with a 5.37. Clearly out in front. Filipe Toledo with surfing like that. So let's see if he just improved upon his 5.57, but he's looking on fire out here.
He's looking absolutely on fire. He just looks better and better and better every time he catches a wave, and I think the crowd are loving it. You know, this kid is obviously Gabriel Medina, probably the best as far as, or the most famous as far as Brazilian surfers go, but Filipe right behind him there. Gabriel Medina, Filipe Toledo, and Ilo Ferreira, those guys are super dangerous. Let's have a look at Felipe's wave. Bang, through the lip. What a snap there from Toledo. And again, through the lip for maneuver number 3. 3 solid turns, and that's going to be a fantastic score. It's going to better his 5.57. It's going to extend his lead and put a little bit of pressure on Sebastian and Morais. Looks like it's producing a little bit more lump and bump on the face of the wave.
Here's Toledo. And just sinks the rail there. So no harm, no foul. He'll remain in the lead. talking about the home court advantage. Frederico Morais currently in second place, wants to hang on to that second place and avoid the elimination round. Doing a good job on the backhand there through a wonky left to string together a couple of hooks. What do you think, Potts?
I think it was better than his 3.93, so I'm seeing him extend his lead over Sebastian Zietz. Frederico Morais at the 3.93, exactly what he got on the wave before, which for me, I think this wave was way better. It had no white water on the face of the wave. He managed to hook into his turns a lot better. I thought that was better than his 3.93, but it came in exactly the same. You know, for me, you just got to surf, catch waves, and here he goes now.
Zietz winds up, snaps off the top there, so nice start for Sebastian. Has to kind of work his way through that second turn. Little forced down the line here. Really needs to spice up the finish.
But as I said that, we're waiting for that score to come through from Frederico Morais. Seabass, beautiful snap in the pocket. Beautiful extension of the body. Cuts back in, waiting for this wave to stand up through the inside. Just missed that last turn. And that was better right there to finish off. So
a little bit too little, a little too late for Sebastian Zietz. It's going to be Filipe Toledo and for Frederico Morais moving on into the round of 32. Relegated to the elimination round will be Sebastian Zietz.